Hello and welcome to round 7 of the UNF1 Championship here at a very gloomy looking Silverstone circuit. I'm ROP and I'll be taking you to the track shortly, but before that, if you would like to watch the full race that this is highlighted from, the link will be in the description. Now, let's take a look at the starting grid. Well, that's all for me. Let's head to the booth, and I hope you enjoyed the race. As we were waiting for the 5 red lights to go out here, and away they go, as that was a relatively short sequence, as it looks like Vice got the better jump than Johnny on turn 1, and Vice is able to complete the pass as they go into turn 2, but will the Pulsator be able to try something going into the next corner? He will be able to try it, but it doesn't look like he completed, but Freddy around the outside, now the inside to try to make a pass. Oh, we got a VSC out. Freddy's going to keep the position because of the time of the caution, but now let's take a minute, catch our breaths. I bet you the drivers are going to want to take a breath too. As it looks like the Haas may have been the cause of the VSC, because now he's down to 16th, a little bit down the pace, but I don't know. We'll see if he pits and see if anyone else pits. We'll see if anyone's got some damage. As it looks like it's a relatively short VSC because they're really going faster than they do under the VSC, and yep, I was correct. The VSC is over as we check the rest of the field here, find your favorite, see where they are. As they go into the next corner here, oh, it looks like Cross is going to try to make a move on Pepsi. Oh, wait a minute. Freddy passed Vice while we were looking through the field there, but Vice not going to let him get away with that. He's going to try to make a pass going to these corners here. Oh, he has to slow up, but that allows Johnny to get by him on the inside, and it looks like Pepsi's going to try to sneak by, but he's not going to be able to. He runs wide as Cross is now going to try to make a move, but he's not going to be able to complete it successfully as they go off the straight here. Cross trying to buy his time here, try to make a move maybe to the next corner. As he's not going to try, but oh, Toss just made a move, caught Cross napping, and he will take 5th position away from Cross. As they head into the next corner here, Johnny in 2nd, trying to get capitalized on Freddy. Freddy in the lead after lap 1, 3rd to 1st. I'd say that's a good start for Freddy. As we're on the straight here, Johnny getting hounded by Vice for the position. Oh, but it looks like Cross is going to try to make a move around the outside here on Pepsi, but Pepsi's going to push it a little bit wide. Cross is not going to be able to complete the pass, but it looks like Cross is faster than Pepsi. I wonder if he's going to be able to make that move, if Pepsi's got some problems, as we got a caution sector. Oh, Johnny's around. Oh, you hate to see it. Johnny was in 2nd at the time of the spin he just had, and oh, that sucks for the Pulsar and the hometown boy. He's gonna need to get back to this race, maybe with a safety car, but oh, that's gonna put him behind the 8 ball. As we cut through the field here, oh, Cross is trying to make a move on Pepsi. Cross is able to complete the move while Pepsi trying to push it in. Oh, he will not be able to. Cross will take 4th from Pepsi. Freddy's not been able to break the toe of this past 2 laps here, and now with DRS activated, Vice is going to try to make a move here, as he is close enough. Yep, he flipped his DRS on. Yep, he is using his ERS here around the outside. Freddy trying to break the toe, but it's not going to be enough. Vice trying to make a move around the outside here, as Vice is able to complete it, but oh, Freddy's still hanging around the outside, but Vice is going to squeeze him out. As it looks like Vice is going to take the lead, but wait a minute, didn't get a good X here. Freddy trying to go around the outside as well, as he looks like 2 cars here, and he's able to get ahead just before the corner. Freddy just lost it and got it back. That's why he's leading the championship. And that's why you got to be scared of him on these racetracks. He doesn't hold anything back. But anyway, back to the action. Vice looks like he's just trying to wait back here for the next straight, which would be a smart move because he's got DRS again, but he looks a little bit too far back. But as he's got a good jump here, he looks like he's going to try to make a move, trying to stay in the toe here, gets a slipstream, clips the grass. As he's around the outside trying to hang it, he's able to hold it. He's going to be side by side, go next corner here. He's going to have the preferred line, but oh, Freddy just puts a squeeze, but he drives a little too deep. Oh, switchback by Vice as he's going to lead this lap. Can Freddy try moving the next corner here? as he's going to be on the back of him. Will he try something? No, he will not. He'll just tuck behind, and he will stay behind. Maybe try a move for the next straight here, but he's just going to sit behind for the next, at least for the next straight.
And, yes, unfortunate to see there for the Renault F1 team driver, the other Renault, he's down to 16th. Speaking of his teammate, though, it might be a full Renault sandwich, because look at this. Vice Shane is looking to get the move on Freddie Real into turn 7 now. Looks like that Renault's looking to make a move. We'll have to see if this works out, though. Shane is looking to get ahead, though, of Freddie. Are we going to see a move into Cops? I think we are going to try and see a move, guys. Get ready for the racing. And we'll have to see if this works out. Freddie, almost losing it into turn 9. That's a very difficult spot. He's weaving back and forth there. May have some glitches there. I saw his name kind of have that X on it. That usually means when a driver has lost internet connection or something like that. But we continue on. The race lead looks to get into focus now. Freddie pulls to the outside line. And now the inside has been taken by Shane, and he retakes the lead of the Grand Prix. And Vice Shane YT is up into the race lead of the British Grand Prix. A move for second place, though. Looks like Freddie Real is going to try and make the move on Vice Shane there, YT in that Renault F1 team car, and oh dear goodness, now it comes to the pit lane, guys. The strategy comes into play now. Vice Shane and Freddie Real are coming into the pit lane for both of the teams now, and this is going to be very interesting to see how this works out for these guys, and yeah, really looking forward to this battle when it comes to pit lane. Of course, the McLaren and Renault team are right next to each other, so we may see a very interesting strategy. I guess it's just down to those guys clicking that release button. Oh, and a little bit of a glitch there, I gotta say, for Freddie. They remain in those positions. Where does Cross Tommy come, though? He's gonna be, ooh, this is gonna be tight. I think he's gonna come out right behind the Renault and the McLaren. Ooh, this is going to be very close, guys. Here we come. Here we come. I think it's just going to be right behind them. Probably about a second to maybe 2 seconds behind. So the undercut kind of worked for Cross Tommy. He's gained a lot of time, and actually he'll probably jump Toss My Salad, who's found the race lead at the moment, as we do have Fabine there off the track at turn 15 there in the Haas F1 team driver. The other Haas is having some struggles out there, so unfortunate to see that. Also, go check out UNF1 Instagram. It's called UNF1. I think it's just called UNF1 Instagram. But yes, do definitely check out them. So they have a great channel as well. They post links to everything that's going on with their channel. It's called UNF1 Racing. So go check out their Instagram channel as well, and also subscribe to their channel. I'll put a link in the description after the live stream, so definitely go check that out. But we have to continue on with this race because the racing continues on. Johnny, I've been right on board with him for quite a while after we've been talking about all the YouTube stuff and stuff like that. But now he finally goes for the move and takes 5th position away from Pepsi Freak, and the Ferrari driver's down to 6th because Johnny, from pole position after that earlier spin at Maggots and Beckett's, is back up into the top 5. Let's move on back onto the battle between the two race leaders at the moment. Lap 24 of lap 26. 3 laps remain, including this lap. The race lead is coming down, guys. We are in for a extremely phenomenal end to the British Grand Prix here today. A titanic battle we're going to see when it comes down to this. He's got the pace, Freddie Real. He's going to try and go for the move. Is he going to go for it? He's going to try and go for it. He's going to go for it. Freddie Real, no! He sweeps to the inside, but Shane makes a little mistake. Closing up, but Freddie's got no pace. He's going to go around the outside. He's going to go for it. The McLaren driver. Oh, what a move there for the run on the McLaren. Freddie gets up into first, but they still side by side. But Freddie takes the lead of the Grand Prix, and Freddie is up in the first place. Finally, Shane is down a second now, but he's still got the ERS. He's waiting for Freddie to overtake him. 2 laps remain in this Grand Prix. All Freddie has to do is hold off Vice Shane now, but look at the ERS that Renault has. Thank goodness I have the telemetry on because he's got so much ERS that he could overtake him, but does he want to overtake him? But does he want to wait for that hanger straight into turn 15? Or, yes, he's waiting. This is smart by the Renault driver. He's thinking, guys, because the thing is that if you overtake now, Freddie will probably overtake him when it comes to the straight, but he's probably going to use a little bit of ERS now because he's at 100, and that's kind of just wasting a lot of ERS. Okay, he's using it. Good. He's going to try and actually go for the move for the commentators. Come on, Shane. He's going to go for the move. No, he's going to back off. Very good move by the Moreno driver is going to stick behind. That's smart by the Renault F1 team driver. He's going to wait to make the move on Freddie 2 Real now. And is the Renault going to make the move into turn 15? I do believe he will because he's got the ERS on lap. 2 laps to go, guys. 2 laps to go. We have a battle for the race lead on the final 2 laps of the race. He's not using any ERS. What is he doing? He's got to use the ERS. He's got to use the ERS, guys, or else he's not going to make the move. He's got to make the move now. But I think he's giving us a show, guys. He is giving us a show because do you know what this is going to be? We're going to see a battle for the race lead on the final lap of the race. Wow. I can't wait for this, guys. I hope you can't wait for this. And I bet you are just writing on your paper. I mean, you're scratching out Freddie's name, and you're going to say Shane, and you're going to scratch out Shane's name, and you're going to say Freddie, and you're going to do that continuously because this battle is absolutely incredible to see who wins this Grand Prix. Shane is all over the back of Freddie. I'm sorry I'm only in this one camera angle, but I want to see this battle, guys, and I think you'll continue to do so. ERS enabled for the Renault F1 team driver. He's going to go for the move. What a camera angle we have there, too. The Renault gets past, and an easy overtake for the Renault F1 team driver. Purple sector, sector 1. He's using everything. He's using all his ERS. Use it. The Renault F1 team driver of Vice Shane Whitey, he's gonna use it all. Go for the ERS. Freddie's got nothing to answer against Vice Shane. He's using everything. Shane is going for our fastest lap, but not just fastest lap. He's going for those 26 points, and he's going for the race win here today. Freddie's got nothing to answer, guys. He's all the way back. That move into Brooklyn's was for the race lead. On to lap 26 now. Freddie can't do anything. He's using everything he can, but he cannot. Shane using all ERS. Purple sector, sector 2. He's going to do it, guys. Freddie cannot catch up unless there's a major move into turn 16. Hopefully they don't crash like Vettel and Verstappen in 2019, I do believe, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that. Vice Shane, around the final 3 corners now, has been absolutely incredible. Crashed out at Hungary. Not crashing here today. Vice Shane wins the British Grand Prix. That's fastest lap to take the win for Renault F1 team. Freddie comes home for another dominant P2 for McLaren F1. Cross Tommy comes home for P3 to fill out the last podium for the Haas team. Oh my goodness, what a race we just saw there. Vice Shane takes the win for Renault.
As we take a look at the results here, Vice staying with a max points day, but another winner of this race was Freddie, even though he finished second because he extends his points lead on Johnny and Pepsi. That will really help him. As we look at the rest of the field here, D Burrito, not a good debut race, DNF'd, and MFC Dons and Frecci Viola can't help Mercedes in the constructor standings, and they're going to lose some ground on the top runners. As we take a look at the podium here, Vice can't say he didn't deserve to be on this podium along with Freddie and Cross. As we take a look at the driver standings here, Freddie extends his lead on Johnny and Pepsi. Will anyone be able to catch him? Vice Shang able to work his way up to 10th with that great performance today. As we look at the second slide here, as we see that Santo, good debut race for the kid. Paulo, kind of a bad day. Gonna hurt Ferrari in the constructors, as you'll see in a second. As we look at the constructors here, McLaren not be able to extend their points lead because Racing Point had a good one too. It looks like it's a 2-horse race between McLaren and Racing Point, but I could be wrong. Can Ferrari and Red Bull keep pace? Well, that's going to do it for me, ROP, and I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Please like and subscribe if you like this highlight reel, and I will see you next week at Spain. Check Instagram for the times. Thank you and good night.